What the hell? Come inside. Shh. Stay quiet. They're still outside. A huge horde. Honestly, did you bring them here? This is your house? This thing looked abandoned. This whole place is a dead zone. How are you alive out here? And quickly, show me your arms. I'm serious. Show me that you're not bit. All right, all right. There. Now you know that I'm not bit. Stay quiet. I don't want to repeat myself twice. Honestly, after what? 3 years being in this apocalypse, in this horror show, you'd think you'd realize that being quiet and whispering were vital to survival. I guess seeing a person after what? How many years? And your friends left a couple moons ago? Well, I hate to say it, but I don't think they're coming back anytime soon. Well, considering there was just a horde outside, they went east. I'm glad you still have hope that they're gonna come back for you. Hope like that in a world like this. We need that. But I don't want you to get your hopes up too much. That horde was pretty dense, and even though it came from the west, still not the greatest. Hey. I'm not a part of whatever got your group, okay? I'm not a raider. Whisper, sweetheart. Everything's fine. I was a part of a group. I mean, duh. No shit, right? But, what? A week ago, that horde came in and we got separated. You know how it goes. There's nothing to apologize for. I doubt someone like you could organize a horde. Don't take offense to it. That's a good thing. Yeah, there's these random people. I don't know what they're called. But they organize hordes to take smaller groups out. For supplies, of course. Supplies are dwindling. This 3-year-long thing is, well, there were only so many supplies to begin with. Canned food's running out. Weapons are running out. People are getting desperate. Honestly, I don't think we need to worry about the zombies much anymore. With PPE gear, you're pretty much set. Can't bite through leather. I mean, it's hard to. And with them rotting, makes them kind of weaker. We're lucky that these zombies are not great. Yeah, this virus really just eats at the human, and then within, a month or 2, they're gone. If it wasn't so infectious, I honestly think society could have prevailed. That's enough about me. We should probably board up these windows. I'm surprised you haven't done that already. You took the boards down to try and find your people. They must have meant a lot to you, huh? I get that. Mine did too. But we have to board them up again. If the horde sees us, then, well, this house is sturdy. But it ain't sturdy enough. That was a lot of restructuring. You weren't kidding when you said you took all the defenses down. Let's just sit a while. I'm exhausted. I've been running for a week. Straight week. That and dealing with my friends probably not being here anymore. It's been a lot. But enough about me, as I said. What about you? I mean, finding a house here, you seem like you have good supplies. You have lived here the whole apocalypse. Wait, so that was an actual garden in the back? No way. And covered in trees, the people I talked about earlier won't find you easily. You are on a gold mine. No wonder you've survived this long. Honestly, I'm kind of jealous. Having it cozy here. I bet you haven't seen half the horrors that I have. That's a good thing. I'm not saying that you didn't have it bad, especially right now when your people are just missing. They'll come back. With how lucky you guys have been, I have no doubt in a couple of days they'll come right back. Maybe they're just hiding from the horde. If you're smart enough to make a garden, smart enough to somehow keep some electricity on, water, I have no doubt that they'll be fine. I'm not just saying that. Okay, maybe I am, but you have hope, and I don't want to ruin that. You seem like a good person. Most of the other people I've met, they weren't as generous. Oh no. They were cruel. It does that to you in the apocalypse. So you being nice and generous, hopeful, it's a nice turnaround. Shoot. A huge storm. Just what we needed. Well, at least it'll be good for your crops. And good for getting water. You don't live in a flood area. My map. The raiders that probably sent that horde to my camp really messed up. Well, I'm the one who carries all the supplies. I have a journal, some PPE gear, food, water, reserves, all that stuff in my trusty little army backpack. I have a lot of weapons, too. Yeah, according to the map. This is actually a great place to be. Did you know there's a river not even a couple mile walk from here? Fish. Fresh fish. You didn't know? I'll have to check it out. Be serious. I'm not gonna go out now. It's raining and there's a horde out. We'll wait a couple days and then I'll definitely have to check that out. A river can be a lifesaver. Especially if it has fish in it. Winter's coming, and while your garden looks great, half of those vegetables aren't going to make it. not through the harsh winter. And unless you have a way to preserve them, we're gonna need, other food sources. You probably just survived off of beans, didn't you? Don't worry. I've got your back. Of course I do. Us survivors have to stick together. And, honestly, you're pretty cute. I mean, I guess now's not the time for romance, but it's nice to have someone who's, attractive nearby. Oh, no. No, in my last group, I was still really single. Never had anybody. Never really had time. Always moving, always fighting off zombies. Though I don't want to impose if you already have someone. You don't? Sorry, I find that hard to believe. You are like a rain of sunshine in this gloomy world. The reason no one's picked you up is because of that? What a shame. Being around you, it makes me feel like maybe we're not going to die at any second. A date? I'd like that. Though our options are pretty limited, huh? Candlelight. And a veggie dinner. Honestly, if you would have done that 3 years ago, I would have, laughed. But now, I can't say that it doesn't sound appealing. You, me, and some actual food. We've been surviving off of scraps for a while. Or, I have been surviving off of scraps. Sure. This better be a good first date, I did save you from the horde. Yeah, by lockpicking into your house and locking the door behind me, I guess I might have caused that problem, but I did still save you. Oh, crap, yeah, I haven't told you my name. Here we are planning a date, and we haven't even exchanged names. No wonders that zombie apocalypses do, huh? I'm Cecilia. What a lovely name. Well, I'm happy to be here. And if you'll have me for more than one date, I'd like to stay. I can be a lot of help. I'm really good at hunting. And other things, but we'll find out that later. So, our second date. We can totally check out that river together. Well, of course. There's nothing more romantic nowadays than getting some adrenaline pumping through your veins. Exploring, hiking. Before this whole thing went down, I was a hiker. Explorer thingy. Yeah, it does make sense then how I've survived so long. Well, you can't go out in that. You're lucky to have me. I have some extra PPE gear. I have a leather jacket that might fit you. Gas mask to protect your head. Any fumes that might be given off. And some gloves. You'll have to watch your ankles, but other than that, you're pretty good. Wouldn't you know? You are a lucky, lucky person. They fit you perfectly. Like a glove. Forgive me. So, I suppose we should start a fire, huh? It's gonna get chilly tonight, I can tell. Especially with the rain. Are you sure this is a dead zone? I don't think we want to attract any unwelcome visitors. So you're sure? Alright then. I can't believe I actually get to rest, relax. It's been forever, and with some nice company. Someone who doesn't want to eat my brains. Exactly. You were calling out to someone. Oh, you thought that zombie was a lady? Man, you're just as lonely as I am, huh? Two lonely people together? I'm sure we can change both of our loneliness, if you catch my drift. Well, I see you have a bed there. How about we climb in and get warm, Last one in's a rotten egg.